Hello, good morning. You're all welcome to today's weekend presentation on Royal Q. And basically, don't distract yourself so much with what you're seeing on the screen. Yeah, it's been a whole, 2 weeks plus of hard work and dedication. You can see we started these on the 29th of May, and today is 18th of 18th of June. So virtually 2 weeks of hard work. So whatever figure you're seeing up here, it's a product of dedication. Now, if you're not ready to work hard, first of all, if you're not ready to learn, secondly, and if you're so fixated with your idea of Ponzi schemes, of get rich quick scheme, then trust me, crypto is not for you, or using a bot like RealQ bot is not for you. Basically, it's your hard work, your dedication, and what you've been able to learn and the value you are creating is what pays out for you. Now, let us go to our presentation for today. So, let us just quickly look at our course outline. First of all, is the introduction to work from home jobs. Now, what do we mean by work from home jobs? What is crypto and crypto trading? An analogy on Binance trading. Number four is what does a crypto bot do and how to use Royal Q. Number five, networking aspect of Royal Q. Number six, how to download, register, activate, and bind your bot to Binance. And we will have some bonus videos, which would include how to open Binance and set it up, and various other videos that would come subsequently. So we're the first part of this presentation, course outline one, introduction to work from home jobs. Now, when you look at the news, this is the news from 2 days back, talking about the rate of unemployment in Nigeria, which, from last year, June till this year, 2021 June, unemployment rate has increased by 27.1%, meaning an average Nigerian youth is unemployed. Now, but when we say unemployment, this is talking from the government aspect of unemployment, the government being unable to provide jobs. But do people still make money? Can you still make money as an unemployed individual? Now, this is I took this picture from someone's status earlier this morning. And what is there? They say comfort is a drug. Once you get used to it, it becomes addicting. Give a weak man consistent sex, good food, cheap entertainment, and he will throw his ambitions right out of the window. The comfort zone is where the dreams go to die. Now, many of us are so comfortable in our zones. Little wonder Nigerians fall for Ponzi schemes. We fall for get rich quick scheme. In fact, most of us are ready to give our money to blind people like blindly so that they trade for us. All we do is we get commission. But you can actually trade by yourself with your Binance account. You can actually monitor your money. Let us now go back to the second slide. Now, Nigerian or the naira is weakening. As at earlier this year, the naira was exchanging at 4.83 by CBN. Then on the black market it was about 480 something thereabouts. But as we speak right now, CBN is exchanging at 489, between 489 and 495. That's what CBN is exchanging for. What this simply means is the naira is fast losing value. Now, usually in our secondary school days in economics, they'll tell us inflation is when there's more money pursuing fewer goods. Now, the mindset of inflation we had was okay, there's more money in circulation. But the kind of inflation we're having right now is the fact that there is no money in circulation. And even the value of the few money or the little money we have cannot even purchase anything. So this is an inflation that is not just due to the normal inflation of so much money in circulation. Rather, the value of the naira is depreciating. As such, what the naira could buy for some years ago is no longer what it can buy today. I don't know about your area, but in my own where I am, where I am presently in Edo State, buying a bag of pure water from the factory itself is about 200 naira from a factory, while from a retail shop should be within 250 thereabouts. Little wonder one sachet of water is 20 naira. Now, what does this tell you? You've been struggling to earn money in naira, but even this naira is no longer having value. A smart thinking person will discover that he or she needs to start earning money in what? In dollars. That's just what a smart person would do. Now let us now talk of how do we earn this money? How do we make money online? This will take us to our third slide. Now, many of us think online money is easy. Let me tell you the gospel truth. Making money online is not easy. Now, money has to do with value creation. What do I mean by value creation? You are creating a value and you are being paid for the value. Those of us who have normal jobs, are you just going to the office to sit down or you're offering if you're a civil servant, you're offering the government some level of value. If you are working in a private firm, you're offering your employers some value. So if this is what happens in a normal day-to-day job, why do we now think an online job is something different? Where we just want, I want to make money. No, I hear so many people say I want to make money online. But the question I ask is, do you have any value that you are offering online that that will generate money for you? Now, online values come in various ways. For those who, for example, are good in web design or digital designs like graphics design, these are online talents or online values you could sell. You're creating a product for somebody. You're giving the person the product online because it's an online product and the person is paying you. That is working online. Even with your money, you can create value. This is where we'll come off talk about trading, forex trading, crypto trading, stocks trading. You have the money and you're putting it on these digital assets so that once they appreciate, you sell off and you make money. That is the value you're offering. Your money is the value you're offering in this case. But many of us, we've tried this several times and we've gotten scammed. Why? Where did we make the mistake? You have the money, you want to use it to trade, but you're giving some certain individuals you don't even know. And Nigerians, we are so fond of this idea of they get office, they get office. That's what I usually hear people saying. They have an office, they have an office. Now, and sometimes when you tell people, the first thing is, do they have an office? Once you say yes, they are packing their money. Now let us look at the schemes that have failed in Nigeria. Number one, MBA. There were offices in various big cities in Nigeria, but they were not, to a large extent, not out for genuineness from what we later saw at the end of the day. So, if yes, you have the money, you want to create value, but you're creating the value in the wrong way because you're entrusting your hard-earned money to people you don't even know, you have no idea about, you didn't make sufficient research on. So, meaning, first of all, that is a wrong use of value. The right way of using your value will be learning how to trade by yourself, be it on Forex, be it on crypto, knowing how your money works for you. If you earn $1 a day trading by yourself, you should be proud of yourself rather than a company promising you $10 a day. And at the end of the day, the money is going into thin air. I don't know if you understand. Then the next thing is this. You can also offer value by marketing. These are various ways to offer value online. You've seen a good product and you're telling people, hey, this thing is good. You market. That's why we have affiliate marketing and we have network marketing. These are other ways to create value online. Now, having said this, let us read this little extract. It says, aim to be wealthy, not rich. Wealth and riches are very different things. Rich means you have money. Wealth means you have investments that generate money. If you have a high paying job, you are rich. If you have real estate in prime location, you are wealthy. This is talking about diversification of what our income source. Now, it was this guy, this popular presenter Kings, who said, as a man, as a woman, to be financially balanced, you need four sources of income or four streams of income. And he used the Garden of Eden as an example. He said, in the Garden of Eden, when God created the Garden of Eden, four streams were watering this garden. That's to tell you that from the north, south, east, and west, things were coming in to make these plants in the garden and life in the garden, beautiful. So as a person, you need to have just more than one source of income. That's just the basic lesson we are learning here. Now, having done this is an introduction. Let us now go to what is crypto. This would form the part two of our weekend presentation. So, welcome back to the part two of our presentation. For those who know the way I talk, I'm struggling to talk very slowly actually because so many people say I rap over my slides. So I'm trying to do it as slow as I can so that everyone can follow along. So what is crypto? And many of us have been hearing cryptocurrencies. A whole lot of us have lost money to crypto. The reasons I will tell you in the next slide. But basically, a cryptocurrency is a digital asset designed to work as a medium of exchange, wherein individual coin ownership record are stored in a ledger. Okay, these are just too many grammars. Let's break it down. Now, first of all, let us pay attention to two things. First, you can see digital. Secondly, we can see assets. Now, all mean digital, meaning it's something that is run or done over the computer, over the internet. It's something you can see. When we say assets, assets is something that has value and has potentiality of growing. That is why when we talk of assets, asset is something that can appreciate over time. So your real estate is an asset. Your car might not really be an asset in a real sense of the word when you really want to, because unless you're using your car maybe for boats, for Taxify, or for whatever, you can say it's an asset because it brings you money. But your personal car you're using, basically, is this your life? It makes life easier for you, but you can't really call that an asset unless it's producing money. So anything that puts money on your table, anything that provides money can be said to be an asset. That's why in real estates, you buying assets, like you're buying a land, you're buying a property with the hope that it grows higher for you to sell off. That is what an asset is. And then they said medium of exchange. For crypto to be termed a medium of exchange, meaning something you can buy and sell, meaning you can use it to pay for other things. That is why recently crypto is being used as means of payment on some main platforms. Now, for it to be an asset and for it to be a means of exchange, meaning you can equalize it or equate it to gold, to silver, to diamond that can be traded, right? Now that is why we have cryptocurrency trading. Now let us go to what is cryptocurrency trading. In very simple terms, you can just occupy yourself while we're reading this slide, but basically I would explain it. Cryptocurrency is just very simple. You're buying a cryptocurrency when it is low, and you have the hope of selling this cryptocurrency when it is high. Simple as that. However, what influences this is basically, the whole idea of the law of markets and, and demand and supply. That's the normal law of the market. One. Secondly, why a whole lot of people fail in cryptocurrency. Number one is for you to be a good crypto trader, you need to analyze crypto coins. You need to know what is making this crypto coin viable. Is it just, like the shit coin? Is it just the popularity or the frenzy of a coin that is making this price grow? Or does this coin have an intrinsic value in itself? So with or without the market, whatever, without what the market is saying, this coin has a value. The second thing, you need to be able to read the charts, candlesticks, everything. Those are complex stuffs which you can easily take out time to learn on YouTube and so many other places. Then secondly, thirdly, you need to be able to deal with exchanges, know how these exchanges work and how you can, play with them and understand them. But basically, okay, this is the site I took this few extracts above from, so you could get to read more there. But now this is from me. Why do many newcomers leave crypto on a sad note? Why do people live with premium tears, as I would call it? And the first of them is wrong orientation. Many people see crypto as a means to get rich quick, get rich quick. So because many Nigerians already have this idea of Ponzi, I am entering with $100, I'm leaving with $200 in 10 days. I'm entering with $5, I want to make 2 million naira in 10 days. Hey, people have made that probably out of luck. But in the real sense of any business, a businessman who is entering a business, who is starting a business with 10 million naira, I bet you the businessman knows in a month, 30 days, he's not making extra 10 million on his money. However, he's sustaining or is struggling to keep his, initial investment in check and is minimizing all the little profits. He's trying to take all the little profits he can until he's able to get the initial capital, which might be in years. Even those who do real estate are not waiting for a sudden jump in price on a property over 2 months or in a month. But all those who enter crypto are just looking for this quick, get rich quick scheme. This is what will make you very unsuccessful in crypto. It is true the market is very volatile. I mean, it goes up and it comes down. With the level of volatility, you are bound to make a whole lot of gains overnight. As well, you could make a whole lot of losses overnight if you are not patient. This will take us to the next part: impatience. Now, there was a point in time when Bitcoin was rising above $50,000, and people were like, Bitcoin to the moon, meaning Bitcoin is going as high as the moon. And there are so many people who sold properties, some sold houses, some took loans just to buy Bitcoin to hold. Yes, Bitcoin eventually reached $64,000. And overnight, all of a sudden, less than a week, it came down to what, 34,000 or $32,000, like over 100% loss. Now, I'm just wondering the fate of those people who had borrowed money and have to pay back at this point in time. It's crazy. And these are the group of people who shout crypto is a scam. Just like every other investment should be done. It's from the abundance of what you've been able to earn from a normal paying job, you put into investments to work for you. That's why most analysts will always advise against borrowing to do investment, because you can never tell where even the forex market, the crypto market, or any form of stock market is headed, be it upward or downward. So this is also another problem. Then the last one, which I feel is a main cause of people losing, is they rush into crypto. They have no idea of what crypto is. Next thing, they just want to start. Now, this is a screenshot of an account I've been helping one of my downlines monitor. She's trading with $120. And she started on the 14th, and yesterday, which was 17th, her cumulative profit trading with Royal Keyboard is about $12. In 4 days, she's been able to make $12. Invariably, in 4 days, she's been able to make 10% of what she started with. Now, let me ask this: is this a good or a bad investment? I don't know. Your opinion would matter. But for me, making 10% in 4 days is a very good investment. And not to talk of when the market is a bearish market, because the market right now, as I'm making this recording on the 18th of June 2021. So those who watch this later in history, you would know that this is a very bearish period right now in the crypto market. Yet somebody is still able to make up to 10% in 4 days. I consider that a quite a kind of good investment. So now, having said this, we'll now go to topic theory. This is going to be practical. We're not going to be using the slide. Let us go to Binance and let us see how the life of a normal trader is. When you trade, like a normal crypto trader who's trading, setting all the trades in Binance, let us see how his lifestyle is. How trading trades are supposed to be placed in Binance. And let us compare it with what a bot can do for you. Then we'll now see if indeed it is worth spending money on activating a Royal Q bot. Okay, welcome back to the presentation. So we're going to the third part, which is let us see how the life of a manual trader is. Let us get to understand Binance or how normal trading is. Now, this is basically what we'll be discussing in the next aspect. Now, just like a regular trader, for you to sell a product, you need a market, right, or a shop. Now, for the forex traders, they need a broker. In crypto, what you need is an exchange, meaning a platform where you can get to trade crypto. Now, one of the biggest exchanges in the world is Binance. You can see it here, and this is what we'll be using. So let us go to Binance. Now, if you want to trade Binance, first of all, you need to come to markets here. And once you click on markets, you need to search the coin you want to trade. But one thing you need to know is if you observe, all these coins are in pairs, meaning it's trading versus another thing. You can see a slash, meaning, for example, this is DOT versus BNB, CTSI versus BNB, meaning a coin is trading against another pair. Now, in crypto, there's what we call fiat coins, or which other one again now. They're fiat coins. There's another name for them. Fiat coins are or stable coins. Yeah, these are coins that don't. The value is fixed. It has the same value with that of the US dollar. I don't know if you are together. They have the same value with that of the US dollar. So basically, they are fixed coins. So one of such coins is USDT. The other one is BUSD. We still have USDC, TUSD, and so many others. So basically, if let us say we want to trade BTC, let us come here and type BTC. BTC. Okay, so now you can see BTC against various pairs. Now you can see BTC versus BNB, BTC versus USDT, BTC versus BUSD, BTC versus TUSD, and a whole lot of pairs. So let us say we have USDT and want to convert it to BTC, and when we sell, we want to convert it back to USDT because USDT is a stable coin that has the same value with the US dollar. So let's click on BTC USDT. So you can see the price now at 36,800. Now, in the market, there's what we call a wider time frame and a shorter time frame. Now, let us look at two things here. You can observe this graph here is on the 4 hour. It's on the 4 hour graph, as you can see from my arrow. And here we are seeing between 14th and today, that's 14th and 18th. This is the graph we are seeing here. So this is a 4-day graph, just from here to here. Now, this is not sufficient to know how the market is doing. So, as a manual trader, what I would want to do generally is to bring this to a 5-minute graph so that I can see more on how the market is performing today. So, if you bring it to a 5-minute graph, so what you can see is you can see this here. This is between today 18 1:15 and the present time today, which is about 3:14 p.m. And you can see the market has been dropping badly. So from 37,959, we are presently in $36,696 just for today. Now, We could say this market is, on a downtrend. This is not what we want. But usually, the aim of every crypto market is to buy low when it's like this and sell when it's high. So let me ask you, this is a good time to buy or a good time to sell? Well, we might say it's a good time to buy, but let us continue our presentation. We'll get to these questions. Now, I haven't seen the immediate graph, of today. Let us now go back and see the graph from a long-term purpose. So let us choose a 4-hour graph like we did before. So let us go back and see how the market has been faring. So with this, we need to see the lowest points of the market and the highest points. Now, the challenge of any crypto trader basically is when to enter the market. Because let us imagine you come to the market right now. Remember, I asked if now is a good time to buy, right? And I'm sure you must have answered yes. But let us imagine you just one day you walked into the market, okay, on this particular day. This was around 29th of May. And you see the price at $36,000 here. You'll be like, from $40,000, Bitcoin has fallen to $36,500. You'll be like, wow, this is a nice dip. Let me quickly buy, right? Imagine you use 100% of your capital, 100% of your capital to buy at this $36,567. And the next day you now come back and you see that the market has fallen to $33,000 here. I'm sure you'll be like, hey, if I had known, no, right? If I had known, I would have, um, I would have waited to buy at this particular stage. True of us. Now let us imagine one day you come and you see the same market at $33,379, and you are like, don't worry, the market will soon fall. Let me be patient. And the next day you see the market rising, and it comes here again. It's still rising. I'm sure you'll be regretting. If I had known, I'd have bought when it was $33,000, right? Yes, this is the challenge of every crypto trader. Now, even the best of the crypto traders don't really know how to overcome this challenge. But what technical analysis will do is it gives you an idea on when to buy. Now, let me quickly add this. Most professional crypto traders they do not enter the market once. What they do is they test the waters. So a crypto trader can decide to use 10% to buy at a particular point. If it goes down, he buys another 10%. If it goes down again, he buys another 10% of his capital. Or the other, then in case it goes the other way around, if it goes up, at least the first 10% he has entered the market with has made profit for him. He's patient and is still observing the market. That is why crypto traders are not anxious to sell or to trade. So first of all, those of you who think crypto traders who sit in front of their laptop every time make trades every day. Professional crypto traders discipline themselves to know that it is not every day they make profit. So it's not every day they make. Sometimes they just settle down to watch the market for the sake of watching the market. So let me tell you what some things, some basic rudiments. In fact, this if you really want to know more, you can do your personal research. So the first thing a crypto trader understands about the market is to look at the support level and at the resistance level. What do you mean by support? Support is where it gives you an opportunity to bounce up. So if, for example, you need support, meaning you need a platform to what bounce up. So with this idea, the support level, is it downward or upward? Let us look at it. Now, the support level, if you are following what I'm saying, is always the lowest points in the market, meaning where does the price reach before it bounces up? So even if the price is falling, what is the last support level it reaches? Now you can see its support level here, $31,000, and this was around the 10th of this month. This was another support level at 34,000. You can see these are various support levels, right? This let's go back here. So this was another support level. This is a support level. This is a support level again at at $30,000. So if we look at this graph, this was around 19th of May. So let us look at 2 months and see where the lowest support level is. So this was, in fact, this was around, this is March already. This you can see 0503, which shows us March. So from March till this present point, till today, the support level has been the lowest support level has been here. Now we have been having many support level, but let us look at the lowest. The lowest has been $31,000, and here again at $30,000. So we can say the lowest support level has been at $31,000. Now let us now look at the resistance level. Resistance level is where the price reaches and it cannot go above it. So let us look also from since March. So okay, so also since March, we can see a resistance level of 64. This has been the highest so far, you know, since for a very long time, $64,000 before the price, crumbled to this point, it was struggling. This is also another resistance level, 59,500. And you can see the support level keeps on reducing. This is also another, sorry, the resistance level keeps on reducing. This is also another resistance level here, slightly above 40,000. And this is also another resistance level, meaning the price goes up, reaches here, and it bounces back. So $39,000 is also another resistance level. Then this is the latest resistance level, $41,000. Now, knowing that the price thus far is apart from the highest, which was 4,000, but thus far we have been struggling between 41.39, 41.39 as the world resistance level. And for the support level, we have been struggling with 31.30 as the lowest support level. Now, a crypto trader can now have an informed decision on where to buy in between this $41,000 and $31,000. So, if, for example, the price is here slightly above $37,000, the crypto trader can buy 10%, knowing that it would still come back to $31,000. But just in case it doesn't come back to $31,000, let him buy the 10% first so that he's able to sell off. That's 10% of what he wants to start with. This is how a professional for crypto trader would think. Now, if you want to trade forex, what would trade crypto, what would be the implication for you? Let us say you're entering the market right now. The market right now is 36,776. So, and let us say you want to take 10% on this coin. If you're taking 10% on this coin, that would be what? If you want to take 10% of 36,700. So let us go to our calculator. 10% of 36,700. That will be 3,670 naira. So what this means is before you take 10% profit, this present price has to increase by what? 3,600. So let us now add it up. Let us go back. So 36,700 plus 3,600. So meaning the price has to reach 40,000. The price has to reach 40,300 before you can take profit if you are looking for a 10% profit. So let us now bring this graph. Let's expand it. Let's see how difficult it will be in this kind of market. Let us take it to 5 minutes. So you can see this is 36,500 right now. Let us see when last the market reached 40,000. You can see for a very long time the market has not even reached 40,000. Let's see, let's know the exact date the market reached 40,000. Okay, this was when the market managed in reaching 39,000. And when was this date? That was yesterday. Yesterday at 5 p.m. Let us look again when the market reached 40,000. It's gone for a very long time. The market has not reached 40,000. In fact, since day before yesterday, the market has not reached 40,000. What does that tell you? Meaning, for a day or 2 days or 3 days, you won't be able to trade because the market has not even reached your 10%, right? But let us imagine if you are setting your Binance to take 1% for you. Let us now go back to calculator. So let us now do 1% of 36,700. Meaning you just want the price, you want to make profit when it is 367 naira higher. Is it possible to achieve that in a day? Let us go back. So you can see the price right now is 36,700, right? If you're looking for 300 naira higher, meaning once it enters 37,000 here, once it enters 37,000, it sells off, you make 1%, and once it comes down a little bit again, you buy. Once it increases, you sell, you make preferred 1%. So if you're making 1% 10 times a day, 10% times 1, That will give you 10% in a day, right? But somebody who's looking for straight 10% would not be able to make any trade in a day. True or false? True. So you who's smart enough, who is looking for 1%, meaning once it rises a little bit to this level, you have taken profits. Once it comes down again, you buy back. Once it rises, you take profits. This is how you logically make profit in a crypto market. Sorry, especially in a bear market like this where the prices are always going down. This is how you can make profit. True or false? This is not magic now. It's simple calculation. Now, imagine if you are coming to be setting your Binance every time. You set to take 1%. Then once it sells, you come back and check if it has sold again. You come and set again. Won't you be frustrated? I'm sure you'll be frustrated. Like just because of 300 naira increase, 1% increase, you are setting this kind of 247 you're on Binance, 247 you're on Binance. Now, this is what a crypto bot would do for you comfortably. So in this presentation, we've seen how the life of a normal trader looks like, how difficult and how hectic. Let us now see in the next presentation how a crypto bot makes the life easier for us. So, welcome back. Now, in the last presentation, we talked about crypto bots. And first of all, let us even think about it. What are crypto bots? What is crypto trading? What are crypto bots? So, let us go to this slide here. This is what we'll be using now. Let us somebody. This is I don't know who this is, but this is a very beautiful quotation. It's that if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. As in, if you just die. Basically, that's because if you don't have a source of income that is leveraging for you, you would stress out yourself just to make money. Just like that crypto trader who is looking for 1% every minute of the day, you will stress out yourself setting, changing, setting, changing, setting, changing. Now, what are crypto bots? Crypto bots are automated software that helps you to buy and sell cryptocurrency at the correct time. The main goal of this software is to increase revenue and to reduce your losses and risk. These applications enable you to manage all crypto exchange accounts in one place. Many of such programs allow you to trade Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin, and the rest. Now, these are a list of some various crypto bots. They are way expensive. They are madly expensive. The first one is Trality. Trality is $59.9 a month. This is what 3 commas. 3 commas is $49 a month. This is Wonderbit. Wonderbit is $49.9, almost $50 a month. And this is Royal Q. Royal Q is $100 a year, not a month, a year. So let us now see what is the unique feature of Royal Q, meaning how do we utilize Royal Q? Let us go back to our Binance. So remember in Binance, when we are talking about trading, we said, for example, let me enter this particular exchange. So we said, if you are seeking to make 10% a day, it might be very impossible for you. But if you're seeking to make 1% in a day you can make 5 trades. You can make 6 trades, depending on how the market, how the fluctuation of the market is. But at least it is very possible you make a trade. Then we also said something earlier that professional crypto traders they don't buy once. What they do is they buy bit by bit by bit as the market is falling. So they enter the market at a particular point in time, and they also keep spare money so that if the market is falling, they can be able to do what, to buy. Now, in Royal Qbot, you apply this same strategy all the way, like all the way. Let us go back to our Royal Q. Okay, just a minute. Okay, sorry for that pause. I just got a notification that I had to update the bot. I think there's a new update. So I've just done that. So let us go to our Royal Q bot. Now, this isn't my account, and I've chosen to use this particular account because so many people have been asking me if I don't have personally my account, I'm trading almost $2,000 by now, so I can make 20%, $20, $30, $40 daily. So most people are like, what do I need to trade to make this kind of money? And when I tell them, okay, I'm trading close to $2,000, that's why I'm making about $40 daily, they are discouraged. And the next question is, what if I'm trading $120? What if I'm trading $200? What can I still make in a day? So basically, I had to use someone's account who is trading about $100 to do this tutorial. Now, thanks Sophie for allowing us grant access. Anytime I use your account, I always like appreciating you because it's not easy for somebody to just say use my account for tutorials. Now this is Sophie's profile. So in the home page, you can see what she's doing is not really too proper, but this is her trading decision, and I'll tell you why it's not too proper. She has decided to trade 5 coins. She started with just $100. Now she's trading 5 coins. Let us look at these coins and let us now see them reflecting also on her Binance. She's trading Kava, Acro, Aave, 1inch, Solana. Let us go to Binance and confirm this so that you see that all your trades are done in Binance. You only place the trades with the bots. It takes effect in your Binance. So let us go to our wallet. So you can see our wallet is already reading 114 thereabout. So you can see Kava, 1inch, Solana, Aave, and Acro, what we said earlier. So you can see everything is done in her bot. She places the trade in her bot. It takes effect in your Binance. What this simply means is you're only activating your bot, but every money that is traded for you is done in your Binance. So your money is safe in your Binance. This is better than giving some individuals that you don't know their background, give them money with the hope that they will trade for you and give you profit. So let us enter one of the coins and let us see what is in play. How does this thing work? So let us open Solana, for example, or any coin. Okay, let me just pick a random coin. Let us say I want to trade Matic. Okay, this is Matic. Let's say I want to trade Matic. So I'll first open the Matic. This is the page it will show me. Then I need to go to my trade settings and give Matic instruction. So let me give the Matic the instruction. Now, this first instruction here is the first buying amount. So, depending on what you are trading, remember I said she made a big mistake with using 5 coins. I call it a mistake because that is not the trade strategy I use. But when I told her, she said no, she wants to just trade the 5 for the sake of testing. But left for me, I would have done something different, and I'll explain what I would have done different in my own case. Now, this first buy amount here, you can put whatever you want to start the market with. Remember, I said professional crypto traders, they look at the market, they're like, okay, let me buy this little amount first. So that if it goes down, I'll buy more. And if it sells at so and so percentage, I will pick, I'll make profit. So if, for example, now let me tell you my own strategy. If I'm having just $100, the prescribed amount, I would want to put $10 here and leave at least $70 for the margin calls. Note this terminology I'm using, margin calls. I'll explain what a margin call is. I want to leave $70 extra for margin for 7 margin calls. So for every coin I'm trading, I would need to have $80. I will enter initially with $10, leave $70 for margin calls. So if I want to trade 2 coin, I need to have another $80, which is 160. If I want to trade 3 coin, I need to have about what? One, 160 plus 80, that will be like 240. This is my trade strategy. And I'll also show you why even this trade strategy is also wrong in some extent, but this is what I'm using. Now, so my first buying amount will be 10, meaning I want to enter the market. I want to buy this coin now with $10, for example. Then the number of margin calls, which is 7, is okay. This is what I would use. If I had more money, I can use 10 margin calls, and I'll explain what the margin calls are so you know why or when to change them. Then the next thing I will need to do is take profit ratio here. I would want my take profit ratio to be 1.1. What this simply means is once I enter now and there's a 1.1% profit, but sell it off and make my profit for me so that you can now come back. This is the callback. Buy in callback means after selling at 1.1, I'm waiting for the price again to drop by 0.5%. So once the price drops by 0.5%, I'm like, but enter the market and buy this coin back. So that now I've made some of my percentage. Now I'm entering the market. So at the next 1.1 again, I'm selling off. This is what you'll be doing 247 on Binance, like somebody who doesn't have a life or have another thing to do with his life. But now you're telling the bot, be in charge. With this kind of percentage, well, this kind of setting, you are making more profits than somebody who sleeps day and night on his Binance app. Note, you can change your take profit ratio to anything. So let me experiment it. I can come here and change it to 5 if I like. But like I said, I've already told you the reason why I use 1.1. So it's up to you. You can study the market. Then the next thing here is earnings callback. Now, usually, let us come here to Binance. So when we say earnings callback, now let us use a 5 minutes graph. Let us open it. Now you discover that these graphs are not static, they are moving up and down. Let us look at this green side. You can see the movement here. You can see the movement up and down, right? It goes up, it comes down, it's going up again. Now, these candlesticks, they don't just move up. Even if it's a long candlestick going up, it goes through this process of going up and down, up and down, up and down. So this earning callback is to tell it that once this price reaches 1.1%, once it touches it, even if it touches it in 1 second and it's trying to come back, just the way you are seeing it going up and down. But once it touches it, even if it comes down by 1%, like as it's going up and down, still catch it and make my trade for me. Meaning make it instantaneous. Like once it touches the 1.1%, that's 1.1. Even if it's coming down, like you can see it's going up and down. So even if it's going down, so even if you catch it when it's by 0.1% lower, that's the earnings callback, still trade for me and make profits. So meaning I want a sharp execution. That's what the instruction you are giving to the bot. So basically, we've seen this first tree, and like we said, buy in callback means once the price falls by 0.5%, I want you to buy back. Let us now look at what margin calls are. Remember, we said for a professional crypto trader, what he does is this: he buys in bits. True of us, he buys in bits. This is what the margin calls back or margin callback does for us. So you're like, I have entered the market at this price. But if the price falls by this percentage, these are just percentages I've set. You can change this, and I'll tell you the times where you can change this. Now, this kind of close percentage, 1.5, 2.5, 3.5, is good for a bullish market when the prices are on the increase. But if the market is a bullish market, meaning when we have those high trends, I might even put 1, 2, 3, no, just make the gap little. That's because it is very rare in a bullish market for the price to drop as low as 12%. But in a bearish market, it is possible for the price in the day to drop below 12%. So if it's in a bearish market I'm setting my trade for, I can even make this as high as 20%, my last margin call. Just don't confuse yourself. I will explain what margin calls are. So margin call is, I'm simply telling the bot, if the price falls by 1.5%, I want you to buy 1 times my initial amount. So 1 times $10 would be what? $10. I'm just telling the bot, if the price falls by 1.5%, automatically buy $10 worth of this coin for me. If the price falls by 2.5%, automatically buy what? This is 2 now. I'm saying times 2, meaning buy $20 for me. You can change it to 1. I'll show you the default setting, and I'll show you why the default setting is very sweet. If the price falls by 4.5%, I want you to buy what? 1 times the initial amount, meaning buy $10 for me. If it falls by 6%, I want you to buy what? 2 times. I'm using 1, 2, 1, 2. It's just my one, it's just a strategy. You can change to 1 all through. You can change to 2, 4, 6, 8. I will show you the default, and I will explain what the default is for you. So these are just the instructions. If the price falls by so and so price, so and so percentage, buy so and so value. This is the margin call. Now, after setting this margin call, then I can now say, okay, I've set my trade. I click on confirm. So once I click on confirm, if I want to start this strategy, I will now click on start. So you can see start here. So I can click on start to start the strategy, and automatically it starts trading for me. Simple and sweet. My what's it now? My Royal Q, and my crypto is on autopilot. So automatically it buys, it sells, it buys, it sells. Now let us come back and explain this margin calls better. If, for example, let us see. Let us say, remember I said if for every $100 you want to have, keep 80 for a single coin. So let us imagine I have entered with $10 on top, and the price of this coin falls by 1.5. Another $10 will buy. Here, another $20. Or if you put it at 1, another $10 will buy. Another $10, another $10. So meaning in a bearish market, when the prices are dropping, I am taking advantages of all the dips at all the stages of the market. So if this one that bought at 12%, for example, makes a 1.1% profit, it sells off. I make a profit on this last trade because the bot is buying these coins individually, and as such, each trade is on individual level. If this one it bought at 10% makes another 1.1%, I sell it off. The bot sells it off immediately. I make 1.1. So as the price is increasing, the bot is doing what? The bot is what? Selling and making profits. If it sells up to this point again and the price keeps on dropping again, it keeps on buying the same dip again and it's making profit. So I might not have made profit for the first two theory, but I'll be on constant profit with the six, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know if you understand it. Now, this is one question people normally ask. Mr. Alex, I have not made a trade today. And I'm telling them, the first question is, how did you set your bot? And some will tell me, okay, I'm trading with $200. I'm like, how many coins did you buy? He said, I bought 8 coins. At how many dollar each? $20 each. So 8 times 20, meaning you've bought from your initial buying, you've used $160, right? Meaning you have only $40. So how can the bot now buy all these various dips? You see the whole idea of quick money syndrome. We just want to quickly enter. We want to quickly just buy so many coins and buy so many coins with the whole idea of making profit. But we have to understand that what if the market goes down and the bot needs to carry USDT to buy these dips? Where would it see USDT from? Will it manufacture USDT? The another popular question is, Mr. Alex, I have not gotten paid today. I'm like, is this investment? Yeah, I know it's an investment, but is it those kind of investment like MBA that you say MBA has not paid me this month? Yes, the market condition is not favorable for the bot to make trade, and probably your settings have not given the opportunity to buy the dips also. So that's one reason. So sometimes that's why I say it is better we learn before we start earning. Because if you just start earning and you don't even have an idea of what you are earning from, this is when you ask this kind of questions. So basically, so let us now go back to this. Here, here we have the first one is one shot. Now, one shot is simply telling the bot, like, I just want you to do what? To trade for me once. Once by default it's on cycle, meaning it's circular, buying, selling, buying, selling, buying, selling. But when you take it to one shot, you're simply telling the bot, once you trade for me once and you make profit, stop. One shot, self-explanatory. Second one is liquidation. Now, when you want to liquidate, it simply means like you just want to sell everything. Okay, probably you are telling about thank you so much, I've gotten enough profit, or thank you so much, I want to do something else. So what you simply do is you pause your trade and you click on liquidation. Automatically, the bot liquidates all. Now, the liquidation here is different from forex liquidation. Or for those who do forex, liquidation means when you're trading on leverages, you liquidate your phone. No, this is different. You're telling about okay, sell off this coin, convert everything to USDT immediately for me. So, for example, if you are trading on cycle and you want to tell the bot, once you make profit, don't continue the cycle again. You can just change it to one shot. So once your profit is made, 1.1 or depending on what you set it, the bot stops there. It does not continue the cycle. This is different from liquidation. Liquidation is like instant. Just change everything right now for me to use it. I don't care if I'm losing. So then the next one is replenishment. Replenishment means, okay, let's say the price of a coin has fallen and I'm like, I want to quickly buy because there will be a very soon as there will be a shoot up in price. So you can just click on replenishment. So manually you just type in the amount. Let us test it. So okay, no position. Okay, because I'm not trading on this coin. Let me go to a coin I'm trading for. Let me click on Aave. So in Aave, if I click on replenishment, so you can see now it has shown me position amount. This is the average. That show me what I've been set already, the parameter. So right now on Aave, the price has reduced by minus 10% from when I first bought. That is the present reduction in price. These are new features. This wasn't here yesterday when I was doing a tutorial. So what is now telling me this at this particular point, since the price of Aave has reduced by minus 10% from when I first entered the market, meaning this is the percentage of what loss I'll be incurring if I decide to do anything manually. So let's say I decide to liquidate right now. I'm incurring minus 10% loss because the price generally from when I bought it first has reduced by 10%. It's logical. If you are buying something, you bought something, you buy, okay, let's say you buy fuel when fuel was 160. Now, fuel has now reduced to 80 naira, and you go and sell the fuel at 80 naira, I've made 50% loss. But if you hold that fuel, and when fuel increases to 300, you still sell that same 1 liter of fuel, you have made about another 140 gain. This is the logic here. I bought the coin at a particular point. Now the coin has reduced by minus 10%. Thus, my value has reduced by what? Minus 10%. So, but here, if I just want to buy manually by myself, so that since the price has reduced by minus 10%, let me now buy so that when it is increasing back, I am getting more profits. I don't know if you understand. So I can just do this manually by typing the amount here, the amount I want. So I can just put amount I want to purchase. So I can type how many USDT, maybe 10 USDT or whatever. So basically, that's it. So I'll click on cancel. This is just for tutorial. So then the next one, okay, I'm just using any of the coin. So this last aspect is stop margin calls. This is a new feature. You remember I told you I just updated the app. This wasn't here as at yesterday when I was doing a Zoom presentation. So stop margin calls basically is, to man, you've set like 7 margin calls. You cannot tell the bot, okay, maybe because you don't have enough money or USD, you're like, okay, no need of buying, even if it's falling deep, do not buy anymore. Just, you don't do, just stay. Maybe probably because you don't have enough USDT for it to be buying the margin calls. So you can just stop margin calls. So whatever it has bought up to would just be there, waiting for it to sell off. So basically, this is a summary of how the bot works. Let us look at the default setting of the bot. So let me pick BTT for example. Let me go to the setting. So when you open a coin for the first time, you've not set it before, this is what you would see. So this will be in 1.3, 0.3. You can easily change that to whatever you want. I use 1.1 instead of this default. Then once you on the enable advanced settings, you will now see the margin calls here. So these are the margin calls the company is using. Now, if you discover this, there's a strategy here. This is called martingale strategy. Now, martingale strategy came out in the 18th century. It's a term used in gambling in the sense that when a gambler loses one bet, he places two more. So that if he wins the two more bets, it has covered for the first and the second bet. If he loses two bets, he places four more. So if he wins the four more bets, it has covered for for the second, for the other ones he has lost. So meaning it has to do with a doubling of your initial position. Now, what this simply means is you're telling about if the price falls by 3.5%, buy 2 times my initial capital. If it falls by 4%, buy 4 times my initial capital. If it falls by 8%, buy 8 times my initial capital. What this would mean is this: as the price is falling, you are buying more. And once the price start increasing, your profit will be massive. It will be mad. It will be crazy. Like, it will be huge. That's because you have bought more at the various dips. But the problem with this? It's for those who are trading with money. Those who are trading with $30,000, $50,000. That's why they say the rich get richer, the poor get poorer. It's a very nice strategy. But me, I who is trading with $8,000 or $1,000 and above, slightly $1,000 and above, I cannot try it. You who is even trading with, and what's it called now, with $100, don't even try it. It's totally no. But let us calculate this. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 8 is 14. 14 plus 16 is 30. 30 plus 32 is 62. 62 plus 64. 62 plus 64 will be 126. So let us now try 126 plus 128. So 126 plus 128. That will be 254. So if you're putting 10 naira, 254 times 10, that's $2,540. That is simply means what you are trading. Meaning, with one coin, if you want to trade one coin at $10, you should have $2,540. Because let's just times 10. Oh, sorry. Yeah, okay, times 10, you should have $1,406. Sorry. If you are trading with $10 and you want to use martingale strategy, you should have $1,406 for every coin you want to start trading with $10. So if you want to use $20 your initial capital, that is when you should have $2,686 just for a single coin. If you want to start trading with $20, you can see that this is money demanding. For somebody who is having $30, he can decide to trade 10 coins with this strategy. It won't shake him. Yes, it won't shake the person. So basically, so this is why I don't use martingale. But trust me, martingale is still the best strategy. But this is just the reason. So if for those who will be trading with that much, this is a best shot for you. If you can trade up to $30,000, this is the best shot. Now, like I said in the step two, the topic two, I said thus far she started trading some days back, and she's been able to make $12.9 within 4 days. This is 10% of her, more than 10% actually, of what she started with. This is nice for me. Oh, I don't know for you. If you're looking for 100% in a day, then this will be a nice one. But if you're looking for something slow and steady and consistent, then this is a perfect trading opportunity. Then there's also another thing you need to know is the bot makes use of gas fee. So if, for example, you are sending $100 to the bot, you should also send extra like $20. Now this gas fee doesn't consume it once. Let me go to my assets. You can see it was $20 I deposited initially. I'm still having about $17 despite all the trades that have been going on. Meaning, whenever the bot makes a trade for you, it deducts, once it makes even any profit, it deducts gas fee. When we talk about the network marketing aspect of this stuff of the real queue, we'll talk more about how this gas fee can even be utilized by you to make more money. So you can see here, these are various transactions she has been doing. You can see the minus, 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 minus. So the various gas fees that have been deducted on her transactions. So basically, we are done with this aspect. So this is to tell you how RealQ works. So the next part now, we're talking on network marketing in RealQ. Remember I said you can make value in two ways: your money and your time. Let us say you can now use your time in making money on RealQ. So we are back. Network marketing in RealQ. This should be topic 4. I've even lost it. Let me go back. I've lost track of my topic. So okay, yes, we're in topic 5, networking aspect of RealQ. So let us now go to our slide. This is the slide we'll be using for this presentation. So first of all, let me ask this question. What distinguishes a network marketing opportunity from a Ponzi scheme? Both of them have to do with referrals. True of us, Ponzi, bring one, bring two, you get paid. Network marketing, bring people, you get paid. But the difference is in network marketing has to do with companies who have a product and they want to reach a larger audience. Now, network marketing is becoming a new thing. In fact, it is becoming the new normal. This is because companies are tired of paying marketers. You just imagine you are paying 20 people 100,000 every month, whether they work or they don't work, they're on a fixed salary. Now, since they know they're on a fixed salary, they won't kill themselves because they know more, are allowed to still come at the end of the month. And how many people can 20 people reach for your company? How many people? Let us be serious. RealQ is not a Nigerian company, it's an Indonesian company. But how did we in Nigeria get to know of it? If they were using normal marketers, trust me, meaning they will have to have a branch in Nigeria, that would even be so expensive for the company to run. But when you talk of network marketing, you are simply telling everybody, hey, this company is open. Once you're able to sell a product for us, we are paying you. That is why Long Reach, Oriflame, La Buena Vida, that's Alliance in Motion, and Neo Life. These are the best. They have the best health or cosmetic, just like Oriflame products in Nigeria. Their products are very effective. Yet they do network marketing. That is because they want to have a dominance in a particular region. None of these companies is a Nigerian company. Hope you know. Long, which is a Philippine company. Same thing with La Buena Vida. I don't know the origin of Oriflame and Neo Life, but I think those two I should know. Now, these are top high earners in La Buena Vida. These guys are in millions. These guys here, these two people, you see young people, these guys are cashing out millions every day. How are they making their millions? By simply telling people, look, this company has good products. Use these products. Because they know once you buy those products, they are paying them. Very simple. Now, we would say one question we normally ask ourselves. I ask myself, in Nigerians, most of us don't even pay attention to health. Most of us are like how to make money. Is it this kind of economy you start thinking of how to use health products of 40,000? But these guys are still making money because the few people who pay attention to their health and their well-being are patronizing them. Now, this to even tell you that if you're also marketing a product that will better the life of the people financially, just like Real Q, you are bound to make more than these guys in the shortest possible time. I don't believe in shortcuts though, but with hard work, I think you'll be able to make more than this guy in a shorter time because the interest of Nigeria right now is this: people want to make money. There's threats to life everywhere. In fact, Corona has taught us that you need to have an online paying job, and this just seems to be the best option, Royal Q. So if for me, I won't feel if Royal Q know the good they are doing us, probably they would won't even think twice on aligning us network for them because their offer is just really, really, really good. So basically, this is an introduction to network marketing. So let us now see what happens in Royal Q network marketing. Man, that network marketing is mad. So they will talk about the reward plans for Royal Q. Now, Royal Q is a company that is struggling. They want to have a world dominance. That is their goal. And they're ready to get this world dominance through network marketing. And it is working. Now, imagine those bots that are paying. Imagine, let us use Theory Commerce. It's paying about $49 a month. So in a year, that's about $500 plus the gas fee. So we are spending close to $800 thereabouts to trade. How many people can afford that? So the people who are patronizing them might just be 10,000, 100,000 at most. But here is Royal Q. They are cheap one, $100 a year. They pay you when you market for them. Trust me, these guys would hit 10 million users in no time, faster than all the other bots that have been existing. And even if they hit 10 million users and they're able to even get $30 from these 10 million users, you're talking about massive 300 million naira going to the company in every year. I'm just telling you, I'm giving you a layman's analysis. Let us come down to how these guys are helping us with network marketing. Now, this is the first level, V1. Once you activate your bots, there's difference between activation and registering. No, the moment once you register, you're in V0. You're not even in any V. But once you register your bot, you automatically activate your bot to become V1. Now, in V1, what happens is this: when you refer anybody or when you introduce anybody to use this bot, from your testimonies, from what you're experiencing, and you feel like changing the life of a person by using this bot, the company gives you what? $30, 30 USDT is credited to you. Background, like magic. That is number one. Number two, remember I told you the gas fee. Once the bot makes any trade for you and it makes any profit for you, a little amount is deducted as gas fee. Now, the exact amount deducted as gas fee by the company is 20%. So, whatever profit that is made for you, the company deducts 20% as the gas fee, which we also see in many other crypto bots. Now, once they deduct this 20%, the other 80% is your normal profit is with you, but only 20% is, but the 20% is deducted from your balance in your asset. Let us come here. So, as you can see in this assets here, she has $17. Initially, it was $20. Now, about 2 point something dollars have been removed, which is making it $17.3. Now, once you make any profit, the full profit goes to you in Binance. But 20% of that value that goes to you in Binance is deducted from this place in your assets here, so that we understand it clearly. Then, secondly, is this. So that's the first part. So this 20% that is deducted from this company is now split in smaller units. It's only 20% that the company is collecting. Let us mark that. Then out of this 20% that the company is collecting, they now split it among your various, the various aspects of the network marketing. So let us imagine I am in V1 and I bring a downline. They pay me $30. If the downline is trading and is, the gas fee that is deducted, 20% of that, that's the gas fee now. Out of that gas fee that is deducted, remember the gas fee is 20% of the person's profit which he makes. Out of that 20%, another 20%, that's out of that 20% now, yeah, they are not touching any other money, just the 20% that they collect. 20% of that 20%, that's 20% off 20% is given to me as, direct quantification. Thus, if we come to Sophie's account here and click on assets, you can see green, direct quantification 0.0005, 0.0044. What this simply means is somebody under her made profit in two trade. 20% of that profit was collected as gas fee. Out of the 20% that was collected as gas fee, 20% was given to her because she's in V1. Do you now understand it? So basically, you are earning in two sides. When the person activates the bot and when the person trades, this is what leveraging is all about. Remember, there was a time when we were hearing that for whatever recharge card you do, a naira goes to Obasanjo. I don't know how true that was, but if it was true, that is a perfect form of network marketing, meaning you've built a system in which once people do things, you are being paid. That is the advantage of networking, and that's what we call leveraging. It's called a leverage. This is the kind of opportunity that can give you what this man said, that until you find a job that pays you while you sleep, you would suffer till you die. That is just a perfect example of that. Then V2, what do you need to be in V2? To be in V2, you need three direct members, meaning you need to refer people, three people directly under yourself. Once you refer three people directly under yourself, you can now breathe. First part of the work is done. The second part is these three people need to bring 20 people. Like, okay, you can choose to do two things. You can choose to refer only three people under yourself and help those three people grow, which is advisable. Or you can choose to bring 20 people under yourself, anyone when you want to do. Even if you bring 20 people under yourself or you bring three people, in as far as you are having 20 people in your team, directly or indirectly, there are 20 people in your team, but three of those people are directly under you. The other people, how they come, doesn't matter to you come. But in as far as there are three people directly under you and a total of 20 in your team, you start getting 40% commission. So if you're in V2 automatically and anybody buys a bot under you directly, you get $40. If you're in V2 and anybody buys a bot under your members, meaning under your downlines, though they did not buy the bot directly, they did not use your invitation code, but they bought the bot under your members, you will get $10 for being a V2, for being a team leader. You get $10. Then for these team rewards, remember I said $20 is what 20%, sorry, 20% is what is taken as from the profit as your gas fee. So out of that 20%, like I said, it's split. Out of the 20%, 30% of that 20%, that's 30% of the 20% now is given to you as a V2 member. So if it is your downline, meaning your downline, why your downline, just the same way in the um reward, direct push award, why your downline will get 30 and you will get 10. The same thing in the team awards, in the team rewards, why your downline will get 20%. If it's the person is your downline's downline, why your downline will get 20%, you who is the V2 will get 10% of your downline's gas fee. I hope you understand this. So basically, this is how you can, at least with this, we can understand this graph. So in V theory, you need five direct referral. You need to have at least what's it now? At least three people who are also V2 before you can climb to V3. You need three people who have reached V2 in your team. So this is why the three people who are directly under you need to help them grow, because they need to also climb before you can climb. That is network marketing. So you can't be selfish. So you need three direct people who are already in V2 before you can proceed to V3. And you need to, in your team, you people need to be 100. You need to have 100 people in your team before you can proceed to what? To V theory. So this is the same thing you can just use in understanding all the various this. I don't want to waste too much time. And then the same as is applicable of the team rewards. Then here we have something special. We have pay reward. Pay reward means once anybody enters, if let's say you're in V3 and any of your downline enters V3 to join you, the company, you won't earn any extra bonus, just that the company would give you a 5%, just 5% incentive, like well done for forming a team, for helping your downlines grow. The same thing here, same thing here. So basically, this is the network marketing aspect. So how do you maximize network marketing? Now, listen, network marketing is not about forcing people to register a product. Network marketing is about enlightening people who want to do crypto. Like, okay, do you want to do crypto? Okay, fine. Have you ever thought of making your life easier like this? This is what I am doing. Look, it is working for me. This is what you can also do too. So I said something earlier about me using $1,000 to trade presently, and people be like, this young guy, how did he get $1,000? Did he steal? Well, it will shock you to know that I started with less than $300 when I was trading. All I did was follow blindly. When I was taught this, I was like, this is a beautiful idea. So I activated my bot with, out of the $300 that I was having on Binance, activated my bot with 100, 20 was there for gas fee. So I used 180 to start trading basically. But let us see what is happening. I'm going to pause the video so that I can log into my own account and leave Sophie's account. So I'm logged into my account. As you can see, this is Alex SC. I'm a V2 member. You can see this. And let me look at my rewards details so you could see how I was able to make what you saw at the beginning of the video. It wasn't a day's job. Now, all this money you're seeing here is accumulation, both from my profit in trades and from network marketing. This was how I was able to make $1,075 between 29th of May and 18th of what, June. This is more than a civil servant in level 13 salary. I don't leave the house 9 to 5. All I do is I network online and I trade on crypto. Legitly, my money is in my Binance. I don't know if you're getting it though. I'm not doing Ponzi. I'm not giving an unknown person to trade for me. My money is in my Binance. I'm making profit from trading and I'm showing people how they can also make profit from trading. As simple as that. Now you can, if you want to see the breakdown, you can see from activation bonuses, this is what I've been making. From the rewards I told you, those various rewards on trades that are, from those network fees, which also goes to the network marketing aspect. This is what I make daily from people's, when people perform trades. This is what I make. And from team quantification, my downline and all that, when they do transactions, you can see this here. Then let me now ask you this question. Am I living the life of sleeping and making money? Yes, in two ways. When my bot trades for me, I am sleeping because most of my transaction middle of the night, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., you see the bot working 247. That is the first way. Second way, why people's bot also trade for them. I am being rewarded because people's bot are trading for them. Now tell me, is this an opportunity you want to miss? Or you want to still be speculative, or you want to give reasons, I don't have money or whatever? Well, like I said, crypto is something that you really need to use. First of all, if you want to trade, like I said, do not borrow money. I strongly kick against that. Do you know why? Because if, for example, you're borrowing money, like I said at the beginning, and the price of a coin goes down, and that's when you're supposed to pay. Imagine those who bought or who borrowed money when they have to buy when Bitcoin was 50,000 with the hope that it will rise. When it reached 64,000, most of them were not smart to sell off. They were still saying it will rise. Eventually, it came down as low as 30,000. How will those guys pay back? So if I thought you borrow money, which I don't subscribe to, make sure you're borrowing for long term. If you don't go and give me money first, I will use and trade crypto, I'll give you back in 2 weeks or more. It will end in premium tears. I'm saying this not to discourage you, but I'm being honest here. Because presently I'm trading with what I know, yes, I don't need immediately. So if as the market is down, even when the market is showing red, let me show you. Let me go to Binance. There's a coin I'm trading, let me cover. This is okay. Let me go to cover, for example, KV. You can see between yesterday and today, cover has done. You can see it's trading at -7%. You can see the fall, right? You can see the fall. I'm not worried because it's my money now. Let it be there. But imagine if I had borrowed money from somebody and I'm supposed to pay yesterday and today, and the price is like this. I'll be tense though. I can't sleep. I'm like, let this thing rise. Let this thing rise. I don't know if you understand. So basically, this is it. Basically, now I think I'll call it a day here for this presentation. So the next part now is that will be the last part before the bonus video. I don't know if the bonus video will come instantly or if it will take some time. But the last part will be how do we now register our bots? How do we activate it? How do we bind it to Binance? So with these, we can confidently say and comfortably say we now know everything about Royal Q, right? So this last part of our presentation today, we'll be talking on how to do what? How to download the Royal Keyboard, how to activate it, how to bind it to Binance. This is what we're covering in this last part of our presentation. So for those who have been observant, my Royal Key is no longer here. That was because I earlier on installed it, though I've downloaded it back just to show you. So I'll go to go to Google Play Store and type on Royal Q. For those who use iPhones, go to iOS App Store. It's also available there. If you're having issues, just try and get in touch with your upline or try and contact me. If you're watching this video on YouTube, then a link to where you can go and download it both on Google Play Store or an App Store would be in the description. Yeah, basically you can easily get the link to an application. I think all you simply need to do is click on the application and click on the share, and you'll be given the link, so it's easier for you to download it automatically. It's easier for you to download it once you. So with that, you can easily share it. You can easily share it. You can see. So basically, all I'm going to do is just to open it. Also, to quickly add, some people have sent me pictures of a kind of real queue that is having a black rectangle between. I don't know where you guys see that from, but it's not even on Google Play Store. So please download strictly from Google Play Store so I don't download a virus or something. So this is how Royal Queue looks like officially. So I'll click on open. So since I'm registering, I'll click on register now. So I would fill in all the details. Let me just pause it. And so you can see I've done the email, I've put in my password. Now, another important thing you need to know is the verification code. So once you click on send, the code will be sent to your email to verify your person. So I'll click on send now and just pause it to go and get it. So it's going to roll and you're going to see verification has been sent successfully. So let me pause it and copy it from my email. So as you can see, my verification email has been sent. I've copied it from my email and I've pasted it. Then the next is the invitation code. Now for this invitation code, whoever is inviting you to watch this video, try to get his or her invitation code. This is mine as Alex. So if should in case I be the one who's inviting you, yeah. So this is mine PT5VZ. Okay, that should be PT5VZ. Okay, PT5, all in capital letters, PT5VZ. That is my invitation code. So once you do that, like I said, remember to get the invitation code of whoever is inviting you. If you're stumbling upon this video on YouTube, the invitation code is in the description. If you stumble upon it on Vimeo, it's also in the description. So once you click on that, check this box and click on register now. So registration successful. So all I'm going to do is put in my password and log in. Ooh la la, welcome to Royal Queue. First step completed. You've downloaded the bot and you registered. Step one. Second step is how do we now bond or bind our Royal Queue bot to Binance? So first of all, let us come to API binding. So we'll click on that. Now you can use Binance or Huobi. Well, I don't use Huobi, I use Binance basically. So I'll be binding mine to Binance. So I would click on this place, this arrow, and I'll click on it. So I need to get two things from Binance. First is my API key and my secret key. These are the things I would need from Binance. So I have to minimize and go to my Binance. Now I would go to my profile on Binance. And once okay, not even profile, I need to come to more, sorry. I need to come to more. But before I do this, if your second step verification is not yet set, you would need to set it. So what this means is you need to go to your profile first of all, and you need to come to security here, security, and you need to add either your Google authentication or your email authentication or SMS authentication. You need to have at least two before you can do that. So you can select your email authentication and your SMS authentication. This should be okay for you. After setting it, then you can now go back to more. Go back to the home page, click on more, then scroll down to API management. So click on API management. So a Royal Queue account has been bound to this Binance before, but for the sake of tutorial, I would unbind it and bind it back. So I just click on delete. Delete these. Okay, I've done several tutorials with this Binance account, so I think they have more than one API. So this is just for the sake. Now, this is how you meet your Binance blank if you have not bound anything to it before. So I'll now type, I'll give the API a label. I'll type Royal Queue. And I'll do create API. So now for me to create this API, first of all, a code will be sent to my email. And secondly, my Google verification. So I'll pause it and do all that. If you're using phone verification, it's a phone verification that will be sent to you instead of the Google verification code. So I'll paste it and I'll click on submit. Oh, looks like I wasted a whole lot of time trying to play the video. So I'll just pause it and do it immediately because the Google Authenticator code is for about 30 seconds. So you need to paste it and click on submit immediately. So just in case you don't see when I'm clicking the submit button, in order not to get a wrong notification again, I'll do just that. So I've clicked on submit, it has worked and it has shown me API key created. So I need two things. First, I need this API key. Secondly, I need the secret key. The secret key, it's secret, so it's supposed to be secret. So the first thing I'll do is I need to copy the secret key. So I'll copy it first of all, and then I'll go to my royal queue to paste it. I'm copying the secret key first because most times when you minimize your Binance and you come back, the secret key will be highlighted with 5 stars, showing you that you cannot see it again because it's supposed to be secret. So I'll paste this here and I'll go back again, then now copy the API key. The API key is supposed to be first. So this is the first one, API key. So it's now paste the first one. Then I will now click on send for a verification code to my email. So once I click on send, so let me just pause it. So this is it. I'll just click on paste, click on accept, and click on bind. So I have bound my Binance successfully to Royal Queue. Step 2 done. The next step is to fund this account, and this is the last step. So I'll click on my profile here. Profile, that's mine. You can see my asset is 0. So I'll click on it and I'll click on deposit. Now the bot has created a unique USDT wallet address for you. So I'll click on copy address and I need to go back to Binance. Now before I do that, let me quickly say something on Binance. Now this is my API. For those who normally ask, how secure is Royal Queue? Now, Royal Queue is secure because check these two options. These are restriction options. These are the only two things the bot can do in your account. Enable reading and enable spot or margin trading. These are the only two things this bot is allowed to do with your Binance. So that's why you see withdrawal and these other 4 are not checked. So there is no way the bot has access. Even somebody asked, what if they try to hack your account? In as far as this vanilla option is not on check, if you don't come here and do Wasabi to check it, they cannot have access to your account. So your funds are safe in your Binance. So let's go back. So I want to transfer USDT to the bot wallet address. So I have about 153 USDT. I'll just click on USDT. I'll click on withdrawal. So basically, I'll just paste the wallet address here. So for the amount, I just want to activate for the sake of this tutorial. I don't intend trading, so I might not need $20 for gas fee. I just need $100 to activate. So basically, I'll just type 101 because the network fee usually is $1 when sending USDT from Binance. So I'll click on withdrawal. I'll click on confirm, and an email and my Google verification is needed as usual. So I'll pause it. So you can see request submitted. So in about 5 minutes, I should get the money on my Royal Queue bot. So let me just go to Royal Queue and check. So once the money arrives, I should see $100 here. But first of all, let me also mention, whatever money you're going to be earning from your referrals, it's going to be in your assets here. So if you want to withdraw, all you need to do is click here, click on withdrawal. Once you click on withdrawal, you saw the way I did it the other time. The wallet address you're sending it to should be here, and make sure it's a TRC20 USDT wallet address. For those who don't know what that is, in USDT there are different smart chains. You have BEP20, you you have ERC20 and TRC20. So make sure you choose a TRC20 wallet address. So here you now select the amount, your transaction password. I'll show you where you can change that. Then the verification code, then click on confirm. This is how you get your earnings from networking out of the bot. This is the only thing you are withdrawing from the bot. Your trading is done strictly in Binance. So for those who ask, how do I withdraw from RealQ? This is the only way you withdraw, meaning the earnings you are being paid from marketing. Your trading is done basically in your Binance. So you can see it's credited immediately, $100 deposit. But before then, let me show you, this is how you get your invitation code. Come to share. So the invitation code for this guy right now that I just opened for is 6YFCG. For those, like I said, if you have access to me, Alex 101, always meet me to give you invitation code. The fact you're watching me using my own invitation code in this video does not mean you just follow hook, line, and sinker. If you are my downline, meet me and ask for an invitation code. If somebody has referred you to watch this video, meet the person for his invitation code. Don't just go and copy an invitation code that enters your mind. So always meet us so that we'll be able to place you, do placements to also help you grow and help you succeed as well. That's for those. And let me go add this. Networking is not compulsory. So some people will say, if I don't network with this, the main idea of RealQ is trading. It is we, or it is me, Alex, who is focusing on networking, and I want young people to focus on networking because basically the challenge you might have is you don't have $1,000, you don't have a $2,000 to start trading with. But when you focus on networking, you are able to build capital to trade. I don't know if you all understand. So it's not compulsory, but I'm not even sure if the owners of this company know I'm marketing their product for them like this. I'm just interested because of the commission. And with the commission, I can be able to build my trading portfolio. That's just the idea. Let us get that idea. So now that I want to activate, so I will just click on activate here. So once I click on activate, it's going to show me this. I will make sure the two yellow boxes are checked and I'll click on activate. Confirm payment. Okay, I think I went back. Click on activate, confirm payment. I'll click on confirm. And my $100 will be swooped out. So it will leave anytime from now. Let me come back here. So the $100 is no longer there, but I've activated and you can see automatically I entered V1. Now, having done that, I need to put on the professional edition. When you put on the professional edition, you're able to trade all the coins on Binance or on Huobi, all the coins that are listed there. So I'll put it on. I'll click on I agree. I'll click on start now. Now it's basically going to ask me questions. So basically I'll just click on, I've done this severally, so but try and read the questions and know what the answers are though. So it's going to be B, C, and a B. Then I'll click on submit. So I am fully done and I'm prepared to trade. So for those who want to now know how to trade, you can fall back to the videos on how to set your trades, like I showed earlier. Or better still, consult your upline. If Alex SA, the person doing this video, is your upline, you know how to reach me on WhatsApp 090-595. What's my number again? 090-5917-5513. If you're not in Nigeria, if you're watching this on YouTube, you can use the +234 9059175513. I think we've come to the end of our presentation. Thus far, it's been a nice ride with each and every one of us, and I hope we all pay attention to details. For the bonus presentation, I'll take out my time. I've been talking for a whole while now, but I'll take out my time to do a comprehensive video on how you can master Binance, especially for those who have verification problems, how you can still get to trade even if you're not fully verified on Binance. It's been a nice time on set with you, and take care.